So, Geminis, this is going to be a reading for November 4th through the 7th. Keep in mind, this is general. Definitely take what applies and, of course, leave the rest. If you want a personal, all that information will be below, and let's get straight into it. Let's lay these cards out. Okay. Geminis. Alrighty. So getting into the message from your spirit guides, the card we have, it says reaching your destination, and it reads, your light is shining brightly. So for a lot of you, what you maybe need to understand, what the first thing your spirit guides want you to understand is what's meant for you will be attracted to you. A lot of times we feel like we have to chase and go after certain things when really and truly, if it's meant for you, it will naturally come to you. So when it comes to career advancement, when it comes to understanding what your path looks like, just in general, it's more, how do I put this into words? In cases where you're confused, it's better to kind of just be in the attracting mode instead of chasing. Okay, instead of chasing the answers, it's like allowing spirit to just naturally reveal them to you in moments where things are confusing. Okay, I hope I put that in a way where you guys understand what I mean. But for a lot of you as well, yeah, you guys do experience twists and turns on the path that you're on, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not on the right path. So some of you are kind of like questioning whether or not you should quit what you're doing now, or if you really have potential in regards to the things that you're doing. And even when it comes to reaching higher heights, it's like you guys need to make sure you're kind of just like going with the flow. Trust in the universe and go with the flow. Even though that is a very hard process, it's easier said than done, but spirit is really needing that from you. But getting deeper into this present energy, I do have the Emperor. So this is you guys trying to get control and a grip over your life. You may be realizing that maybe your focus was off for a bit, and this is you realizing that you need to really boss up, like get on top of your stuff, get to work. Especially if you're self-employed, your energy may have been off for some time, whether that's you having things you have to take care of in your personal life or you just not being able to focus. So this is that bossing up energy. Another thing that I'm seeing here, yeah, it's like you're tired of feeling like you're stuck to certain outcomes. You may be also in awareness of how your mindset has been off a little bit. Some of you may have been suffering through like depression or just going through some things for a bit. And this is like trying to get back to your old self. Now your recent past, I do have the Page of Swords, excuse me. You may have noticed something on social media, or you may have peeped some things when it comes to like a friend or a lover. You may have had little ideas also kind of come up that you may have been like questioning whether or not you should pursue. Should you go back to school to get that, license so you could, do cosmetology or do this or do that? Should you pursue this business idea? Should you expand a business idea that you have? With the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you may have had question on whether or not someone who you have like an extensive past with, whether or not you guys will be able to like solidify a relationship again. This could be a romantic interest or like a friendship or a family member. Now, when it comes to the future, the near future, I do have the Fool card. So something surrounding Aries may come up. But if not in Aries, this more so looks like you guys wanting to take a leap of faith in starting fresh in something. This could be, you know, you trying to start fresh within your relationship, or you trying to maybe approach things differently with a business idea after realizing that maybe you weren't approaching things correctly before, or maybe something new, like some new and improved energy will benefit your business in some way. Okay, yeah, you could be looking at results of things that you may have tried in your business in the past, and now you're starting to see, well, maybe I could do things a little bit different now. Now, what I see in regards to the advice, I do have the Three of Wands. So there's a need for you to look at the long term when it comes to decisions that you make during this time frame, and also making sure that you understand that everything's not going to be figured out in like a week or so, like where you guys are making some very real decisions in your life, like what you should do in your career. Should you move? Should you do this? Should you do that? Nothing's going to be 100% figured out overnight. So maybe taking some time to really consider where you see yourself in the next 2 years, 3 months, however long you want to look out, and take steps towards that direction. Now, what to avoid with the King of Cups, this could be specifically a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or this is like bottling your emotions up and trying to act like you're not emotionally triggered by things, or that you don't feel some type of way about certain things, because all that's going to do is create a circumstance where whenever someone, you know, starts the right conversation with you or the right thing triggers you, it's like an emotional explosion. So you never want to bottle your feelings up and never deal with it, because that's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. You know, so this is finding your own coping mechanism with the things that you go through emotionally. Now, what I see for the challenge that may come up with the Justice card, this could be you trying to make a karmic situation work. Unfortunately, you could have like a karmic friendship or a karmic relationship. I even have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck. You may have a karmic situation that, unfortunately, like regardless of what you do, it just won't work. And if you're dealing with that situation, you'll know that you're dealing with that situation. If every time, you know, you try to fix your relationship with your person, it just keeps going to shit, it's a sign that you may be dealing with a karmic. Some of you also, this is more so like litigations, like legal battles that you may have to work with. And that's only for my people who are already dealing with that. I don't see like any surprise lawsuits or anything for anyone. Now, career, I do have the Ten of Cups. So for a lot of you, you could be pretty pleased within your career, or you're getting to it. It's either you're very pleased in your career, or you know exactly what you need to do to get to a point to where you're complete or content with your career. And this is you guys trying to take strides or action towards that. So that's really, really good. Some of you may even have an opportunity to kind of work in a family business or something. Or some of you are trying to like start a business for your family, like you and your husband start a business or something, or your business is doing good. And then with love, I have the Five of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this is you having to work through your abandonment issues. Some of you guys like abandon situations way before someone can abandon you to kind of protect yourself. And that's something my singles are going to have to work through. For others of you, you could be talking to somebody and you could ghost them after you feel like they're playing games. Or this person may try to ghost you. So definitely, that's not for everyone, but I do see that. I see also some of you just questioning, like, should I stay in this relationship? Should I not? Something is lacking. This could be the communication piece, physical affection. Your person may not have their money in order, so it feels like you have to take care of them. Interesting energy. But this is what I see. I hope I did put things in perspective. If you did take something from this video, definitely feel free to thumbs the video up. And I will see you in the next one.